Hi everybody, welcome to Hooking and Stitching Island Style. Coming to you from Deer Island, New Brunswick, Canada, located in the Bay of Fundy. I want to welcome all returning Fiber family members, new Fiber family members, first time here, found me in a search or just happened by. You want to join the family, see what we do, click the subscribe, the bell and all, and hopefully YouTube will notify you when I upload a video, having a live, community post, whatever. So, as the title says, let's have a chat about the birthday live prizes. As you can see, this whole side of the desk, that is some of the yarn. This yarn here is for the three $50, $100, and $200 yarn prizes. You can see what's here. I've showed it all. I have been the last couple hours going through putting this up, and then over here you can't see, there are 3 bins. There's one that has project bags in it, stickers, and a couple other little things. Then there's another one that has needles, hooks, the cord smiths, and things that have to pertain to needles and hooks. Then there's another one that's full of notions, tags, shaw pins, measuring tapes, tapestry needles, even some of these. There's some of these that are going to be going away. These are, I believe they say handmade with love, but we'll double check it here. Oh, wait a minute, there it is. But it might just be plain tags. Some of them are just plain tags. So anyways, so that's, stuff like this. Because I'm getting ready to put together some of the prize bags that are like a Notions bag that'll have some stitch markers, which is another thing I'm going to be doing this week. Making a bunch of stitch markers, putting them in their little bags to be given away. Put into Notion pouches, put into prizes, Happy Mail, whatever. I want to try and use up what I have for charms and stuff like that, as well as my jump rings and stuff. So, which will give me a boatload of stitch markers, progress keepers, what have you. So, I mean, I've showed all the yarn. There's Lion Brand, Willow Yarns, Holskarn, Aberdeen's, Hobie. There's a variety of yarn, and I will be pulling from my stash for other prizes. There's stickers. There's a couple craft kits. There's even a needle punch, wool felting tool, all kind of stuff. So that's what I've been doing. I went through and I organized all my bags. I'm talking about my Ziplocs and all the different sizes, and bubble wrap bags, shipping bags, because I recycle my Amazon bags, both paper and bubble wrap. So that's what I was doing this morning. It's pouring down rain. My hands are hurting, so I really can't do any knitting or crocheting right now. It's just the weather. It's just the weather. Tomorrow I have to go to St. John to get my phone fixed, as well as register the pickup, because I went over there twice. This will be the 3rd trip, but when I went to register it, they said that I had to bring my Warren's will and an original death certificate, just in case he willed it to somebody else. And they said, "Are you his wife?" I said, "Yes." And mind you, the pickup isn't registered in both of our names, but they won't register it so they can remove his name, because I don't care. I wasn't going to remove the name, but because he passed away in the system, they closed out his driver's license number and all that. So just more dramas. I'm hoping this Thursday I have a call that I may be pretty much semi-retired. In other words, taking my summer off, working when I want to work. But there's a phone call this Thursday. Depends on how that goes. But that's another thing. We're here to talk about the birthday live prizes. I've shown you the yarn. I told you about some of the other things that are in it. Also, There is the Centro 22-pin knitting machine. I also have donations coming in from Suzanne at Hooked by Suze, which I believe, if I remember correctly, were some... I'm going to see if I can get her to send me some pictures. Some crochet hooks, or hook sets, some knitting needles. Christine from Christina's Crocheting is also donating. So I'll be getting with them. Can't believe it's a month away. My birthday's a month away as of today. And happy St. Patrick's Day to all my Irish friends. I'm a quarter Irish, but I'm mostly Italian. These are all the... This is all the orders I got for the yarn. There are some kits, wool felting, stuff like that, diamond painting. So these are going to be some of the prizes in the birthday live. Now, mind you, what doesn't go, what's not given away during the birthday live is going to go back in the basket, bin, wherever I put it, for the podiversary. Because I'm starting to gather stuff for the podiversary, and it's 5 years, so it's a big one. And I think by then I'll have over 500 uploads. Not quite sure. And again, I'm using Obi. I did manage to download the software, and I worked with it. So we'll see, because if I move, he moves with me. So I'm doing better on how to do it. I went in and adjusted the pan tilt. You know, just like if I do that, Obi zooms in. You don't want to look at this mug up close. And then I just go back and do this again, and it goes back. If I wanted to quit tracking me, I put my hand up like this, and it won't track. If I wanted to track again, I put my hand up again, and now it'll track. So what's kind of neat is, with the angle that this camera has, webcam, and this is the first generation, I didn't get the real expensive, newest and all the bells and whistles one. I've got the basic original OpSpot Tiny. Not the Tiny 2, not the Tiny 4K, just Tiny 2. It films in 1080, which is all I ever film in anyways. I don't need 4K. Most podcasters do 1080. Some even do 720, which is high def. And then HDR, HD, whatever. And then you got UHD, which is ultra high definition, which is when you start getting up into your 1080s. But this way, you get to see some of the yarn. And you can see Manelli. I've got to turn her. Over right there is my English cottage garden shawl that I tested for Lindsay from Knit Chic. So a yarn that was gifted to me from little sis Sky from the now defunct Knit Crate. It was a wool nylon blend. Very nice to work with. I turned this light off here because when I turn it on, it blows out everything. So I just turned it off. Get a little sip of coffee here, drinking out of my Time to Unwind cup. I think this is pretty much for a left-handed person if you want to see that logo. And I dripped coffee. Look at that. I dripped it on my desk. I make coffee where I'll put the coffee grounds in, and I put some cinnamon and a cap full of vanilla. And it's got a nice flavor to it, almost like a chai tea, but it's coffee. I have to go to the store and get some more tea so I can put in a couple things of tea with the postcards and stuff that I put in everybody's Happy Mail, whether it be a prize or whether it's just regular Happy Mail. Oh, my eyeballs. So, if you have any ideas for games that you might like to play, right now the length of the live is up in the air. It's going to be between 4 and 6 hours. Somewhere in the middle, I may take a break because, I will have people up on panel. It's going to be a subscriber-only chat. So that means you guys will be the ones to be able to, have a chance at winning the prizes. And you have to be publicly subscribed for at least 2 weeks, roughly. I'm just going to make myself know that 2 weeks. Subbed 2 weeks. We will have a spinny wheelie thing there that will be for the $200 bag of yarn, and that will, and to get onto that wheel to be able to be eligible to win the $200 excuse me, bag of yarn, it's for each $5 Canadian donation you make, whether it's through PayPal. In Canada here we do e-transfer. Most of it's just done by PayPal, but e-transfer, I actually get 100% of it. PayPal, they take their percentage, but and we will spin that near the end of the live, the big prize. Now, if you happen to win, you know the routine. You've got to email me, say I claim my prize of, and that way I know that it's you, and it's always with your shipping address. If you live outside Canada, I need your phone number for customs, or a phone number for customs, because if there's a problem, or even a problem with a delivery, if they have your phone number, they can call you. What else? So currently this is a $50, $100, and a $200 bag of yarn, and I've got the prices, and it's not just going to, even the $50 bag isn't just going to be a couple of skeins. I mean, it'll be nice. You'll get a variety of yarns. Every bag's going to have some bougie yarn, whether it's one hank or cake or skein. Every bag will have at least one bougie yarn. And again, it may contain wool, because I'm going to put the bags together. That's why I have this yarn on. I'm going to put the bags together and mark 50, 100, 200 on the bag, so they can go into the basket behind me. I'm trying to start getting things ready, so the day of the live, I have everything lined up for prizes, and I keep myself organized, keep myself on task, so we don't get into a situation where we run out of time to have giveaways, prizes. Nightbot will be there, and we'll use the Nightbot prize generator. I'm going to work on getting a little more familiar with that. But that's pretty much what I just wanted to come on today and show. I've showed you some of the yarn. I mean, you remember the whole scarn yarn here. This is this was the one that was superwash Highland wool nylon, and then this here, the Lucia, was baby alpaca, mulberry silk, and merino. It's 42%, and I had picked these because I thought you could make a nice project with these colors. Thought they went nice together. So that's what I've showed you all the yarns, so you have an idea of what could possibly be in your bag. But part of the fun part of this is it's going to be surprise. You're not going to know what's exactly in your bag. Now I always put other little goodies in bags. I'm just taping this bag shut. Any that are in a bag, I'm just taping shut. Because these are actually made up like for a project. There will be some patterns too. Yours might include a knitting or crochet pattern. I'm also doing the sock bags that will also have a pattern in it. I've got some free patterns that I printed up that will go into the bag, so you have a pattern. I mean, you don't have to use the pattern, but I just thought I'd give you a pattern. It's tape. And then there'll be some other little prizes, like I have some in that blue basket there is a bunch of, I went through my project bag. Some are brand new, still in the paper wrapping. I have other little small notion pouches that I get a bunch of them, and I just throw them in my little, there's a couple of Rita from Lina's Designs that she made. There's a needle keeper that she made. There's, like I said, just some little notion pouches. But what I'll do for your prize, in that, not only do you get the notions pouch, but inside you might get, I don't know, a crochet hook, or just notions, stitch markers, various kinds, maybe a pair of scissors, maybe what do you call them, row counters, stuff like that that you could put in your notions bag, a pen, a little tab, a little pad, I don't know, but it'll be, and that would be a prize. Yes, there's not going to be a lot of, the yarn is going to be the biggest as far as size shipping that I have to ship. Then the 22 Centro needle machine will go inside another box. Everything's open international. Okay, I will say that. Everything's open international. There may even be some prizes of things that I made, whether it's a shawl or I knitted fingerless mitts. I've got crocheted gloves designed by Bagaudet. I've got sweaters. I've got a whole thing of finished that I would put in for giveaways. Of course, I would find your size out, or if you win it and you want to either pay it forward, or you have a daughter or a granddaughter, you can. But that is that's just some of the ideas that I have. Again, I would love it if you would put some ideas for what kind of games you might like to play. I'm sure we're going to play bingo. I'm going to get with the two people that are helping me, which is Lisa from Ladybird Loves and little sis Darlene. Oh yeah, I did hear from Lindsay. The moves on. Her and I are going to be doing another interview, kind of like a catch up, talk about her upcoming new book that is going to be going on. So we're at 17.5 minutes, so we'll close this out now. So I hope wherever you're at, you're staying safe, you're staying healthy, you're happy, doing what it is that makes you happy. And remember, hug, smiles, and happiness, pass it on. Make the world a better place each and every day. Doesn't cost you a thing, and it sure makes life a lot better. Here's bye for now from Deer Island, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Have a great day.